Oh, sorry guys, can you hold this and film a TikTok for me?
Yeah.
Dumb bitches want a fella with a felony. Get on your knees and give me melon, call her Melanie. Cokeheads think they're classy and crackers trash, but they're both bug-eyed creatures talking all that trash. You having a laugh? I know your mind is harmless, so I'm signing the task. If you want a bad man, then we'll be having a blast. Such a lovely town, it's a shame no one's around. They're taking a trip to the world, fucking sound. I think something in a manito, after a sauna in my speedo, then I popped to the Waldorf for a burrito. She said she wasn't a cheater, but I caught her eating Cheetos. I'm a drinker for heater before sex on the beach.
Murdered his missus over there. There's like police lorries. There's police officers on every stage, on every floor. There's police lorries, police vans. Yeah. I think that man only done like 10 years for that bid. Yeah, about 10 years. Because he was out and about again. If you see Swansea Code Blue, they done another investigation on him for a second murder, where he murdered this geezer up in Bonamine for a weed grow. I think he only hit him like twice and tied him up, but that was the geezer's second murder in this city. But the first one was over here, so I used to stay in number 18 on that side. Yeah. It's a cool little wagon, a rock box. Yeah, memories, man. What's crazy with this block is as well, is everybody, like all the tenants, have access to the CCTV footage from just outside the front door. So while you're chilling out watching EastEnders and shit like that, basically you can just tune in to downstairs. This motherfucker's gonna let me cross it. You can just tune into downstairs and watch all the madness, just like from just down outside the block. We used to watch like all types of fights, drug deals, people trying to climb up on the cameras to get into the building that couldn't get in. Just watch it all from upstairs in that block. Yeah, it's pretty mad. So anyway, yeah, it was a pretty successful day yesterday. Up in that Volcano theatre, man. Yeah, that was wicked. Yeah, so as soon as you go in the front, art gallery, you can submit your art and stuff. Yeah, they've got some wicked paintings there. And then to the right, there's like a cafe part where they do some live music and things like that. And then out the back again, they got like theatre for performing arts to the left, and then to the right they've got like a little home set up cinema for like B movies and shit. So yeah, a little bit for everybody up there, like, you know. And anybody who's creative, like I always say, keep pencil heads together, because there's a world full of rubber heads. Stay away from them rubber heads, man. A bunch of motherfucking muppets. They don't understand us creative type. We're our own. We're our own species. We need to stick together, man. Leave all these other dumb motherfuckers sitting in Wetherspoons, drinking themselves to death because they don't know what to do with themselves. They haven't got a mind to think for themselves. That's why they need some boss to tell them what to do. They need their 9-to-5s. Otherwise they're claiming PIP and spending all of their PIP money on fucking drug dealers and Wetherspoons and pub owners that are drug dealers, the worst drug dealers. That's why they keep you in there chatting shit to pathetic people who can't, you know, usually got any friends. It's nice to have somewhere to go if you got no one to speak to. You got a lonely life at home, and like especially for people who can't speak to women, that's why they usually hit this. Why they usually hire a load of usually fit bar women behind the counter, so it keeps all the like drongos at the bar. This is a cool old pub actually. That's old school, that is. I used to go there years ago. That's I went in that pub to meet my mate Nigel Teapot before I got my first tattoo at Skin and Ink. So I just popped into the old palace. They were telling me a bit of history on the place, like it was Anthony Hopkins' first debut theatre, like performing arts gig back in his day. And I was just telling them a story like about So Solid Crew, when Oxide and Neutrino and So Solid Crew performed live there, and there was this big girl fight outside with some girls from London that they brought down and some Swansea girl, and they ended up fighting, and then Scat D ended up smacking the girl that they brought down from London. I think he like stomped her out into the puddle or something. And then later on, when I was in London on a train, I remember reading in the NME magazine about Scat D breaking his ex's jaw, so it made a lot of sense about the situation that happened back in the old palace there. So yeah, because it was a thing about all of So Solid Crew's criminal records or something, and I had it all in like block sections in the old NME magazine. Yeah, funky. Swansea High Street mush. Anyway, yeah, so my point was that I'll be performing some Rhyme What UK classes in the old palace. Yeah, he's just having a word with his boss. He's taking my card. And yeah, we'll be doing some setup meetings there. Or whatever. See, so down here is where it leads to Smack Alley. Fuck it, let's have a little butcher's and see what's going on. Leads to the alleyway, the tunnel, which leads to the key house, where people go when they get out of the nick. A lot of the homeless sleep down here. Yeah. Wow. Well, it looks like the old tunnel, which is where, down there, see if you can see, it used to lead to the key house. That's where we used to go down. I shot a music video there called Wrath of Arrival back in the day, but it looks pretty abandoned now. It's all been shut off. Obviously too much shit going on down there. I did hear about a few nasty situations that had happened down there, so I can kind of see why they would have done that, which is fair enough, in all fairness. Just a little message here to all the little Pembrokeshire Gen Z little pussy-holes who keep just a little message here to all you little Gen Z Pembrokeshire little pussy-holes who keep putting reaction, shit and comments on my videos. You carry on doing that. You're just building up the algorithm. You're just getting my views up, and I'm getting more plays than ever on my short reels. Anyway, people are recognising me everywhere. Like, it's just getting them views flowing. Yeah, not like your opinion counts. Like I care about some little backwards Pembrokeshire turd born in like the early 2000s. Anyway, so yeah, you keep that. You keep it coming. And as for everybody in the comment section going on about personal matters with other people who've been in my videos, like, I ain't a bellend, I'll let anybody in my videos. So, yeah, you want to get all political, like locally political on people, that's fine. You know, because that just builds up the algorithm and builds up my views as well. So, happy days. I'm up in Swansea now, so I'm about to go Volcano Art Studio and see what's going on. I went there yesterday to have a butcher's, and yeah, they got it going on. And I might go see my mate Andy in Urban Village after that. That was funky, innit? National Theatre. Volcano. Brr. Yeah, go on like their Facebook page to see what's going on, because I've got quite a nice little bit going on in there. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be running some at all this, that's abandoned now. Yeah, I remember when that was alive and kicking back in the day. Fucking hell. There's a bit of history here again. Well, this library is fucking huge. It's an incredible building, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing, yeah. Considering it took them a while to do it, obviously.
It did take them a minute, but I think it's paid off, isn't it? What's happened to the other libraries in town now then? Because there was one down at the Civic Centre.
Yeah, the Civic is just closed. It's empty, waiting for something to happen to it. All the other libraries are still open.
There's that 24-hour one on an SA1 as well, isn't there?
That's the university one.
And then there's the other university one then, I suppose, down at the village.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I've just been asking about running a group here in the library, which should be all dandy, really. Just pick a space and try and get the people in. So, hopefully, even somewhere like over here would be sound enough, you know, just to get a few people together. As long as it was quiet, as it's so big about, you know. So, yeah. There's a couple of the vagabonds come here just to chill out and do what they need to do. Yeah, but I am sweating like no one's business, so it's time for my daily sauna.
You used to do stuff here, music stuff in the studio. And there's a few projects trying to work with it.
Well, popping into the YMCA today was a success. So I've managed to get involved in a youth project there for Rhyme Watch UK. So yeah, £15 an hour, and I can get involved in the team building and rhyming workshops that they've got going on, and get the ball rolling. So he said just to give him a WhatsApp when I'm available to come down from Pembrokeshire and get all of that sorted. Just back in mini London now. Something's going on over here. Yeah, off to get some seaweed down at the Brynamore, and yeah, go from there, because that's the best place to get it. So my friend Natalie Prostitute used to live. Doing my weed run. Any more natto, bro?
Oh, long time no coming.
No more natto.
Long time no stop.
You stopped the natto?
Oh yeah, about 1 month, 2 months.
Ah, okay, no worries.
Yeah.
What's up, bruv? Okay. You a fan of the music, yeah? Yeah. Cool, just bumped into a fan of JC Loco. Sat on the streets, just roaming about on St. Helens Street. Big up, man. Has someone got knocked over up here on Sunday?
Yeah.
Someone's just been hit by a bus on the Kingsway. Let's go see what's going on. Just been up in the anxiety hub. Bought about, 15 pairs of trunks, because I keep losing bare trunks every time I go up to the sauna. So the more the merrier. And yeah, so I can do a class for them, because they do counselling and stuff upstairs for people dealing with anxiety problems. Probably a bit like how they got Give the Boys a Lift in Dirty Harry and Haverfordwest. It's probably like the same thing. So yeah, I've offered my services for free. You know, it's a charity base. You know, so get them creative, get them focusing on something, get them off the pop and get them off the substances.
Popeyes chicken mush.
Sure, there's writing up there before saying oats. What, they cleaned all that up, like crazy. You noticed how all logos look like they're Chat GPT AI generated these days? Fucking crazy, man. Swansea High Street. VIP treatment, see? The old block of flats where I used to stay at back in the day. It's pretty swanky, actually. Swanky for Swansea. Ooh, there's a saying in itself. Right, this needs a card on it. Sorted. I just went to ask these folks behind me there about a space to do some poetry classes. They gave me a look like I was about to go mug 'em or something, like. Because it wasn't an open space for the public or some shit. So, yeah. Come on, you know. Yeah.
We back on the fucking Swansea High Street, bus.